A lot to enjoy in the performance again. What particularly impressed you
What impressed me most was that it was our 5th game in 15 days. And the 4 before weren't the most simple ones. So Everton away, we all know, you especially, how of an emotional game that was for both teams, but definitely for us as well. And then Wolves, and then 2 difficult away games with Villa and City. So to show up the way we did tonight, hardly conceding a chance against a very good team like Newcastle, is a big compliment for the players, how they handled these 5 games in 15 days.
Thinking as well, freshness in some players, certainly in the first half, Ryan and Dominic in particular. How do you manage to get that freshness into the lads, given the workload that they've had?
Yeah, I've explained already a few times that that's the biggest reason why I didn't took these players to Plymouth Argyle, because then they have to travel again, they're away from home for a long time, they might have to play for 10, 15, 30, 45 minutes, because I would have definitely used them if I would have taken them, and that means for them no rest, and that's why I didn't take them to PSV Eindhoven as well, because I believe in the fact that these players are able to play 5 in 15 days like they show, but they can't do this for 10 months in a row, so they need to have once in a while a break, and we're talking about a break if I'm talking about 5-6 days of not playing a game of football. So that's why I'm still a bit disappointed that we don't play in the weekend, because then of course Mo wouldn't have played, of course Virgil wouldn't have played, but it would have been an ideal moment for the likes of Harvey Elliott, Gerard Kwanzaa, Federico Chiesa and all the others to get some playing time as well, to keep them ready for the end phase of the season. So unfortunately we're out. But that also means that the players have 2 days off now, and then from Saturday onwards we fully focus on Paris Saint-Germain again.
24 league games unbeaten now, 13 points clear at the top of the table. How close does the league title feel now?
I don't know, because I don't think that way. I think about Paris Saint-Germain already, and what you don't know, but what I do know, because I watched them against City, because we play City. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the quality they have. I think they are in a similar run as we are. Hardly lost any single game for a long time. Although I'm not always correct in data, because 2 days ago my son told me that I made a big mistake by saying that Cristiano Ronaldo never played in the Premier League. So I'm not sure if Paris Saint-Germain has the same run as ours, but they're doing really well. So my main focus is on Paris Saint-Germain. I forget the league table now, I forget the Premier League for now, till the moment we play Southampton again, or till the moment we've played against Paris Saint-Germain, then I start to think about the Premier League again.
On the evidence of tonight and Sunday, would you say you're actually getting stronger at a critical phase of the season?
I think what impressed me most was the mental strength in both games, because after Everton, a bit, Wolves, maybe a bit after the Villa game, people start to question us a bit. And normally when players or people get questions, you always see extra work rate, so that's quite normal. That's also what I saw us doing against City. But if you get a lot of compliments, 8 out of 10 people get a bit complacent. Is that the way you say it here? But only the ones that want to achieve something don't. And that mentality of these 2 out of 10 I saw tonight, because they just found an extra gear to work even harder. We weren't perfect. I think we lost more simple balls than we usually do. But the mentality was great again, as well as the squad performance. I'm not talking about the team performance, but the squad performance.
Arne, you mentioned PSG. They're on great run of form, 9 straight wins, a lot of key players in form, a lot of attacking players in form. Are they a team to be feared?
I don't think we fear teams. I don't think the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, Real Madrid, these kind of clubs don't fear opponents, but we definitely respect them. And there's a reason for that, and that's what you just said, that they've won so many games in a row and they have so many quality players. So I think it's going to be a very interesting game for everyone who loves football. I would be surprised if there's another game at the same moment, if people who are neutral watch a different game than that one. Because I think everyone, including Paris Saint-Germain and us, were looking forward to the game.
Hang on, quite a week for Dominic Silverstone. I mean, he's obviously done a load of work for you all season, but to get 2 big goals in games like this, you must be very pleased for him.
Yeah, very pleased for him, because he's a type of player that always looks for a teammate that's in a better position than him, if he has a chance. And this is also what you saw against Villa, where he played that ball square to Darwin. So for him to be on the score sheet now, for a player that is humble as he is when he gets a chance, but especially because of his unbelievable work rate, what he does for the teams, he definitely deserves. I think he was man of the match today. At least he came in with the trophy, so I assume he was. So he deserves the credits he's getting at the moment. He already got my credits every single time he played for us, but probably he gets it now even more for the people that are judging players not only on work rate but also on goals and assists.
Mike? Have you seen that midfield trio improve during the season a lot, and that the goals? I know that you have a lot of your attackers get a lot of the goals, but is that kind of what you're expecting as well from them?
Yeah, I think they've improved, but if I would have told you now that they didn't improve or no one improved, then probably I give myself a lot of criticism. So now I give myself a compliment by saying that they've improved. No. They've put so much work in, and the team is playing so well together that these players did improve. And I think if you wear the Liverpool shirt as a midfielder, you should score goals, maybe except for the number 6, but a 10 or an 8 should provide goals as well, if needed. And not always it has been needed, so sometimes they provide the assist. But today we depended on goals of them as well, and they showed up.
Last couple here and here.
How was it watching from up in the stands? Is it more stressful or less stressful being up there?
A bit of both. Watching it real time is less stressful, less emotional, let's put it that way, because you don't feel the emotions or the energy of the players. You have a better overview. The downside is that you can see replays as well. And as you know from the reason why I was suspended, that I can get emotional about certain decisions. So that's sometimes then a disadvantage that you can see the replays, especially after 5 minutes. But okay. Great team performance.
Last one here.
What close the matches pretty well, past couple of matches. So how much do you appreciate his dedication?
I appreciate him a lot as a football player, but also as a human being, because he, no matter how many minutes the team needs him, he always shows up. And the reason why he always shows up, and that is what makes him special, I said it a few times before, if players, and I've worked with many that were in similar situations like him, don't always find the energy to train well or day be night after the game when they didn't have playing time, or 2 days after a game. But it doesn't matter which day of the week it is, if he's played yes or no, he always gives his best in every single training session. And as a result of that, every time the team needs him, he shows up. And that's a big compliment for him, that he brings performances in like he did today.
Thank you. Thanks, Anna.